Our group is trying to save the world from the second most polluting industry on the planet. Let us tell you how.
Fast fashion. Our design challenge is the growing trend of fast fashion continuously violates human rights, the environment, and negatively impacts the world. Our problem statement is, given that fast fashion leads to workers' rights abuse, how might we help garment workers avoid the human rights violations so that they may attain an acceptable standard of living? So why is this important? Many consumers do not know about the negative effects of fast fashion. Fashion waste takes up 10% of the Earth's pollution, and the process of creating these clothing items violates human rights in underdeveloped countries. Consumers are usually blinded by the low prices on these clothing items before even considering the process and effects that occur when creating them.
So our stakeholder persona that we assess is the consumer stakeholder. They're generally between 15 and 30 years old. They're an unemployed teen, college student, or young adult. They like to stay trendy and buy pieces that are new arrivals, and they care about their appearance. You can see our persona map here. I participated in the desk research part of the empathy stage during the design process. My two biggest findings were that despite fast fashion being the highest paying option for many of the women in underdeveloped countries, they face many types of exploitation, including coercion, deception, overwork, underpayment, unsafe conditions, and sexual harassment. And so a moral shift needs to happen in the minds of consumers to have fewer, more high quality pieces of clothing that are made without violating human rights or polluting the environment.
10% of the carbon put in the world is from pollutants from production. Trends are influencing a large generation to buy low-grade quality products to fit in the new social norms. 90% of wastewaters in developing countries is from this industry. It is the second largest industry polluter in the entire world.
So I did the interview section of our project, and we found that consumers are uninformed about the effects of fast fashion. Consumers believe that there will never be an end to fast fashion, and thrift shopping is becoming increasingly popular, and it is a good solution to slow fast fashion consumption.
For surveys, we found that 61.7% of participants have heard of both the environmental impacts and the human rights violations from fast fashion, but only 22.8% said they only heard of the human rights violations. 40.1% of participants were aware of the negative impacts of fast fashion, but plan to still purchase fast fashion, ultimately not caring about the damage it will continue to cause. Other solutions in the market. Sustain Your Style is an independent platform made by people who like fashion and style but are concerned about the current practices of the fashion industry. They offer a website as a resource that provides you with all the tools you need to make informed, sustainable choices.
Our solution and our prototype is an advertisement video to bring awareness of the problems fast fashion brings to the environment and the workers themselves. This will be shown on social media as well as fast fashion companies' websites that people shop on. For the feedback portion, fast fashion outlet is targeting consumers the most. So social media advertising is the best way to go about advertising the harmful effects of fast fashion. You are right that there are a lot of ads right before you buy something, so it's cool that you will target fast fashion customers in that way.
So stay tuned to see our solution in action with the skit we perform.
Hey guys!
Hey, what's up?
Nothing, just stopping by before I head out to this philanthropy event.
You look so good all dressed up.
Thank you! Thank you, I got it from Shein.
You shop at Shein?
Yeah, what's wrong? It's super cheap and I just throw it away after a couple uses.
It's the second largest polluter in the entire world.
I had no idea.
It's so much better to shop at small businesses and more sustainable stores like thrift shops. All the textiles that go into the waterways, it is slowly killing our earth.
Yeah, that's crazy. I feel like so many people shop from Shein. That must be really bad for the earth.
No, I know. The only reason I know that is because I saw like this ad from like Ed Fashion on Instagram when I was like scrolling.
You need to check them out. They tell me everything about fast fashion and how it shops much better.
Yeah, now I'm like strictly thrift shop.
Yeah, definitely send me their link.
Okay.
Awesome.
What?
Oh!